Hey guys, what's up? It's Ash. I don't know how in frame I am. So today I have a 2D makeup tutorial, whatever. 2D is a cartoon character, kind of, but he's also like a band member. It's hard to explain. If you don't know anything about the Gorillaz, you could probably just like look them up and it explains everything. But he's one of the characters from the Gorillaz band, and no, he does not have long hair, but I thought that would be a cool touch. It's like a femme, I guess, femme version of 2D, whatever. I really just had this wig, and this sort of, the shade of blue really that's the only thing I could think of. I thought it would look cool, and I also thought it would be kind of simple for some people that are just getting into makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys like it. Obviously, this makeup, by the way, is not like a specifically femme version. Like I did the makeup completely like how I would have done it if I was wearing short hair, like a short wig. I just thought the long hair would be like an interesting touch, and I thought the color palette of this makeup would look nice with the color of this wig. So anyway, yeah, don't think about it too hard. Just let me know if you liked it, and I hope you learned something from this tutorial. Hey guys, what's up? So step number 1. If you have any different jewelry or clothes that you're going to be wearing for whatever you're doing, I just had some paranormal shit in my trash can just now, but if you have anything like that, that would be easier to put on beforehand, like anything that goes over your head like a shirt or whatever, I'd put that on first. Depending on the contact lenses, some people like to put them in afterwards. I am going to be using a full black sclera lens, which a lot of people can't do their makeup with those in. But if I try and put that in after I have my makeup on, I'll just cry all over it, so I have to put them in first. Anyway, so I'll be back after I have my lenses in, and we can go from there. Okay, so I put my lenses in. These are just all black sclera lenses. They're from ohmykitty.com. I'll have a link to that in the description below so that you can find them, but these are like the most common sclera lenses like on the market. So yeah, as I said before, this look is going to be a I don't want to call it female 2D because like really the only difference is that there's long hair, and that doesn't really make something a girl, but it's definitely like a girlier look. Like it looks very feminine. I just sort of want to put a disclaimer out there that I'm not a girl, so please don't make comments like that in the comments about like, oh my god, she's so pretty. I'm not a girl. So basically the first thing that I'm going to do is my foundation routine. It involves priming, foundation, and powder. I'll come back for contouring and stuff, but all the other crap is boring, so I'm just going to fast forward through it, or I'm going to actually just skip through it. And if you want to see how I do my foundation and all that kind of crap, in the description will be a link to my last tutorial, which I didn't skip in that one. So you can watch me slap a bunch of crap on my face in that one. I'll meet you back here when it's time to do the eyebrows. Okay, so I did that, and got my face nice and cakey. I wasn't originally gonna do this because the actual character has these really blocky, dark black eyebrows with sort of sparse eyebrows, just like lines. It's very geometric looking, and if you know the character, you know what I'm talking about. I wasn't originally gonna do those eyebrows like canonically because I'm not a fan of the way it looks, but I think it's really like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a trademark kind of that character, and it just wouldn't really be right if I flubbed it and did just blue eyebrows. So to draw these eyebrows on, I'm using a MAC gel liner, fluid line, and black track, and just a generic fucking, I don't know, this came from eBay, but it's an eyebrow brush. It says so on the side of it. Any angled brush or any brush that you want to use will work for this step. And I'm just sort of loading my brush up. You can't like see what I'm doing because I'm doing it like all down here. And I've zoomed up so that you can actually see my face. And as usual, I'm gonna use one of my sugar pill palettes so that I can actually see, because I'm just like filming straight up. Like there's a mirror right there, but like it's really far away from me. So yeah, they're sort of just like slightly angry slanted blocks. Like they don't arch or anything, which it's gonna be a little bit hard to do with my eyebrows because my eyebrows have grown back in some. So well, let's just go for it. So I'm choosing to taper the eyebrow off, like in sort of realistic looking hair motions. You can just do a square if you want. I think that's what it actually is. But like I said, a lot of this look, like I'm gonna try and make the eyes and nose really irritated and stuff, and it's just generally a lot more painterly of a look. I think that'll look better. I am fading mine out just a little bit towards the front, even though we're gonna draw some lines there. Okay, so that is my greatest attempt at this kind of eyebrow. A lot of the times I've never done the makeup that I'm doing, by the way, so yeah, that's my attempt. I'm gonna do the other one and get back to you. Okay, so this is my my attempt at the base. There is a slight curve, so that like when I tilt my head this way, I'm trying to like get it in frame, you can see that there is a curve, but when I look down, it's like the opposite curve. So I think it works. These eyebrows emote decently, and obviously it'd be like best to draw these on top of blanked out brows or no brows, but I only have a little bit of eyebrow that managed to show through, so I can live with it. Next, I'm gonna do the lines in the front. If you don't know what I mean, he sort of got these like sparse eyebrow hairs towards the front of his brow, and I'm actually gonna draw those on with a Kat Von D eyeliner so that I can get like a nice thin line. Again, I'm doing more realistic strokes than the actual. The actual one is like really hard, you know, like tally mark lines. I'm trying to make these a little bit more wispy, and I'm doing 2 on one eye and just 1 on the other to make it a little bit more asymmetrical. I lied, I actually did 3 on this side instead of 1, but they're smaller. Yay! Okay, so that's what I ended up with. First time doing these brows, not too bad. Okay, so the next part I'm gonna do is the sort of really extreme contouring. Where is it? Just like my last tutorial, right now my favorite thing to contour with is Kat Von D's Shade and Light palette. This is actually the one for the eye, but I like using this middle shade, which is called Lazarus, this middle one right here. But I'm also going to be using a little bit of this darker, warmer brown under it. It's still a cool brown, but it's a little bit warmer than this one is. So yeah, those are 2 colors that I'm mostly going to be using. Okay, so the brush I like to use to contour lately is this Eco Tools brush, because it gets like really in there, and it's really good at temple contouring because you can just like set it there and go. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to be taking that shade that I said I was going to take, this one right here, and I'm going to be putting that in all the places that I normally contour. Oh. I didn't used to contour my temples, but I like doing it now because it like connects my cheekbone and my jawline contour, like it makes a 3 and it looks nice. So okay, that was like basic contouring. That's where I would stop if I was just like doing regular makeup, but this is sort of an extreme look, so I keep losing things that I need because I've just sort of got everything splayed out on the floor. So now I'm going to take the darker color that I said I was going to take, and it's called Liberatus, and I'm just going to put that like in the really dark parts of where I want my contour. You can see that one on camera. I mostly use this brush to place this, and then I'll go back and blend it with a different brush. Okay, so a brush I like to use to blend my contour out is this fluffy one. Sometimes I pick up a little bit of my powder on it, and I just go for it. Circular motions tends to work best. You can always blend everything out. Or wipe it off and try again, so don't worry if it's too dark the first time you do. This look is supposed to be really dark and contoured though, so I doubt it could be too dark. That's just contoured enough, I guess. I'm not really gonna do my nose because he's got sort of like a cute cartoon nose that doesn't have much of a bridge whatsoever. So accentuating the bridge of my nose would be kind of dumb. So next I'm gonna work on sort of making my eyes mostly, but also around my nose, a little bit on my cheeks, and wherever else I decide as I'm doing this. I'm gonna sort of make them look irritated in a sort of aesthetic-y way. Mostly what I'm gonna be using to do like all of this irritation work is Sugar Pill colors. Poison Plum and Love Plus, these two colors right here, probably going to be what I use the most, but I might go in with a little bit of 2 AM, which is this slightly pinker purple. Yeah, so I'm going to start with the pink, or the red first, and I'm going to lay that around the areas that I want to look affected. Sort of just adds like an overall grunginess to the look, something that really fits, and since his hair is blue, it also really looks nice. Color theory, love that. I just rolled my eyes and I don't think you can tell. That's so cool. These are some of my favorite lenses. These are also like the most comfortable sclera lenses I own, for some reason. But anyway, I'm just going to lay down some Love Plus sloppily. It does not have to be neat whatsoever. It's supposed to sort of look like natural, I guess, so go nuts. Show nuts. Okay, so I've done a little bit of irritation on the eyes just with Love Plus, and as you can see, it's starting to build up sort of just like a tired, irritated look. I'm going to do red all over the face, and I'll meet you back for the purple parts. Basically gonna go and accentuate all of the depth of the red places with first a pinkish purple, and then in the very deepest parts, like my crease and stuff, I'm gonna use a darker purple. So the first one I'm starting with is 2 AM, which is the one I mentioned from Sugar Pill. I'm just going in with this brush, like it really doesn't matter what brush you use for this. Anything small that can detail. It feels really weird, and yes, it's unsanitary to put brushes in your nose. I'm not that guy that's like, oh my god, you have to clean your brushes constantly, but after you shove this in your nose, don't put it on your eyes. It's a bad idea. I actually should have did everything before I did my nose. Like, it was really dumb doing my nose first, but you know, whatever. You can't, I don't know if it's translating on camera, but like the addition of the pinkish purple on top of the pinky red like really helps sell what I'm going for here. So I'm laying this down sort of in my outer V. I'm not going to worry about blending it out yet, because I'm going to go back in with, I don't even know if you can see that, I'm going to go back in with more Love Plus later and do that. Don't treat this like traditional eyeshadow where you, you know, do the dark in the corner and leave it light in the front. That will make you actually look awake, which is the opposite of what we're trying to achieve here. So by adding shadow sort of in the front part too, by doing like I'm just holding this everywhere, by doing a halo eye or whatever, it just sort of darkens the eye and makes it look a little bit creepier and like what we're going for here, I think. Now I'm going to take some of the red that I was using earlier, and I'm going to go and add some back in to blend out the purple. Okay, um, I forgot what I was talking about. So, I went in and added 2 AM all over the red, and then I added some red back in to sort of get this, which is, pretty much, I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna put a little bit of purple on top of my cheeks, because I didn't do that, and, then I'm gonna add some darker purple, and just some areas. The darker purple I'm gonna be using is, again, Sugar Pills, fucking Poison Plum, I think is the one, yeah. Okay, so, this is a more true purple. So yeah, I'm really only using a little bit of this in just the outer corner, and a little bit on the inner corner to keep it dark. If it wasn't obvious, blend out your shit. Okay, so I blended out all the purples and reds on my face, and I made my blush a little bit brighter. Now I'm gonna go in and just give myself a little bit more of a contour, because it ended up getting outshined by all the red and the purple. Okay, so to top off the whole like infected eye thing, I'm gonna use just a red lip liner in my waterline. Okay, so that's the eyes. I'm gonna make my eyelashes white now. A lot of people ask me about white mascaras and like what's the best thing to use like on your eyelashes to make them white. I don't know, because I've only ever done it for short term like shoots like this. Like I'm just gonna use some white water activated paint. I use Snazaroo personally. I just take some of that on an eyebrow spoolie and brush it on just like mascara, but obviously water activated paint is gonna bleed everywhere if you even think about having moist eyes whatsoever. So I'm still looking for something myself to actually wear out, but for now I'm going to use some white water paint to give myself some white eyelashes. Okay, so I made my eyelashes white. That's not canon, like the character doesn't have white eyelashes, but white eyelashes like literally always looks good on any look with lots of reds or purples, especially around the eye. It makes them pop, and I think it looks really unique, so I take every chance I get to do the white eyelashes. At this point, you could do the teeth black in the front. I don't actually have tooth enamel or tooth black to do that with, so okay, so that is the final look. After I put my wig on, obviously. I did have black on my teeth, as you guys saw, but like I can't talk with that in. I just did that for photos. So, there's like still black in between my teeth. So yeah, like, whatevs. Like this up if you fucking liked it.